Good morning, everybody. This is Mike. I'm just going to be with you for the next, hopefully, maybe hour. And in the next hour, and I'm going to hopefully show you some, maybe a live trade here. I've been waiting this morning, and we'll see, go from there.
How are you today?
And so what the next thing is, what we're going to be doing,
I was sick. Yeah, I had dengue.
No way.
Yeah,
I'm just going to show you the,
I was sick for about a week. Went to the hospital.
you want to talk? I'm just going live.
Okay. Okay.
So anyways, here's a risk disclaimer, and what we're going to be doing on the risk disclaimer is just to make sure is if you're going to be trading, just make sure you don't trade money that you can't afford. And this is for educational purposes only, and anything that you do is on it's your own risk. And with that being said, let's get into presentation. Alrighty, good morning, everybody. This is Mike. It's a quarter after 10 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm looking for a trade, and I will give you guys some education of how to use these indicators here. And what we'll do is I'll stick on this chart for now. And so the bottom line is I've actually done pretty much most of my trading today, but at 7:55 in the morning, I took the trade down, hopefully try to get to this target or way down here, or possibly these lower targets. And then at 9:05, at 9:30, the market punched up. And as you can see where this bar is, this is a previous market open. It might go up, who knows, but I'm just watching the volume. I'm watching different scenarios here. And when I look at this indicator down here, it's called the market maker. And with the market maker, what you do is we want to see if the pattern goes the same way. Okay? If it does, great. And if not, what we'll do is we'll just invert everything. Good morning, Ishan. And so what we're going to be doing, what we're going to do is what you can do is you can flip the chart over. If I can, it's working today. Come on. Got a lot of data flowing here today. Well, anyways, what you want to do is what I'm planning to do is I'm waiting to see if this 1035 signal is going to activate. We are negative territory today. So basically what they do is they buy up all this volume, and they're just trying to, and as you can see, it's just holding. So they're just trying to get their contracts what they need before the dump. So the bottom line is, what we're going to do is I'm going to switch you to a different chart here, so we can give you a little bit of education of the different types of indicators that we have here. Let me just switch it over here. Second, I'm gonna one now. Oh, go figure, guys. My apologies. I was on the wrong trip the whole time. I gotta really watch what I'm doing here. So, anyways, what we have. This one is called the scalp trader, and what the scalp trader was originally designed for is there's three types of trades: the upper and lower ranges, the baseline, which is this cloud here. You can take a buy order or a sell order below the baseline, and the buy sell ATR, which is within this range here. Okay, and I will use this if these numbers, if we start seeing runs. Once I start noticing it's chopping up and down, I'm going to watch, because what will happen on certain days you're going to see whip outs, okay? Like this. That's just ugly. You'll get totally destroyed on that. So we really have to watch that. And today, as you can see, they're playing that game. On Friday, this was my Friday. Was that my? No, is that my Friday trade? 9:36. Oh, this is today's. Let's go to Fridays. Yeah, this was my Friday trade here. And as you can see, it whipped up, whipped down, whipped up, whipped down. I looked at volumetrics. I also looked at my market maker to see if I got my market maker zone. And I took this trade on the reversal there. If you guys have any questions, what I want to do is I want to show you different types of indicators and what I do or how I look at them. Let me see which charts I have open. So I'm going to close the chart for now. Let's see what I have here. And then what I have here as well, as you can see, I have the consolidation right now. This is the YM 321 4 range tick range. What I said yesterday on the chart, there are certain days when they get really whippy like this. This is your consolidation phase. And see where the market maker is right here. And right now, it's at that kind of whipping out consolidation phase we have over there. What we're going to do is we're going to see if we can get an impulse move within this zone and see all these lines here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all areas of interest, which is possibility of where these guys are holding their stock positions. And this is the waiting game. This is really ugly, right? I don't know if they're doing it because they're going to vote on impeaching Trump today or not. I have no idea. And I really don't care what they're going to be doing. They just try to manipulate the markets in order to take our money. But if we're patient enough and we wait, and now this is what I want to do is I was on the wrong chart at the beginning when I was talking. This is the chart I'm trading in right now. So this morning I took this trade down. And I put this marking here from this previous support resistance. So I wanted to know if I could get to this target line above. So I said, I'll just push it a little above where the wicks were hit. It never reached there yet. I still believe it's going to. And I'm just looking at how the price action's happening. What they did is they knocked off. Everybody stops and they're moving ever so slowly. And the secret is when they move really slow, they'll play around, and then what they're going to do is they're going to peak out and then do the big push up. Because they're just, like I said, it's accumulation or distribution. There has not been, other than the impulse move first thing in the morning, there has been no trades. It's just sitting there. Question is why? Like I said, maybe it is the Trump thing. I have no idea. But what we'll do is we just have to look to the left and trade the right, and we could see our area, an area of interest, kind of like a V pattern. This is maybe an area of interest, plus of course our market maker areas. And the funny thing is, look at, we had one market area on Friday, and look at our market area today. So there's two major areas that they like. So if they do push it up, slowly but surely, do the impulse, maybe this 1030 signal might fail, I don't know. Or maybe it will hold, maybe they'll still creep it up, but eventually they want to snap it down. This is what their goal is, because it was already negative. Look at the negative percentages this morning. There might not be any trades today, I don't know. I'll find out within the next 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do, while that's just playing around, we'll just go into some charts. Is there any charts that you guys want? I'll turn up my volume, I won't hear you guys. Sorry. Are there any charts that you guys are interested to learn today in order to find out what type of trader you guys are? I know there's not that many people online during this live session. Maybe they're just trying to get the trading done. We can go from there. Two. Charge. What it looks like on Enfineshi right now. Yeah, see, look how ugly that is. Just waiting. Use those are those zones of interest that I made earlier today. What I'm gonna do, I want to show you one indicator, which I've never really talked about for the longest time. Not super trend. Trend changer. I'm gonna go trend cloud for now. I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. Bada bing, bada boom. Showing. Interesting. Nothing on trend changer, so there's no energy today. Try one more thing here. Line with the can here. See if there's any energy these past few days. Oh, there are a few, but let's assume. Okay, let's go over here. Does that sound better? My microphone, I'll move it up a little bit louder. Try this one. Okay, let's try this. I put a CB mask on there just to reduce the noise. We'll try that. If not, I don't know what I can do here. Okay, thanks, Asham. So anyways, as you can tell, this is the trend cloud, and what the trend cloud tells you is the bottom line. There's actually two of them. I'll show you with the trend lines, but what we do is, if they're green, we're looking for buying opportunities. The pink is a retracement, and then we can, and when it turns green, we can get back into the trade. The yellow represents possible early entry or rejection, okay? Then the white and the red is basically staying within the cloud. No problem, Isham. So what the trend changer is, and I haven't done it for so long, not this one here, but you can see where support and resistance is. When the trend changer activates, okay? See this brown line right here? The trend changer was saying, okay, we can start going for a trade, and away we go. Good morning, no, Majid. And then right here is also the trend changer to say get into this position, which was first thing in the morning, and you would have been from this point forward. This would have been your whole trade. So what you do, all it is, actually, I'm going to turn off this indicator here for now. Say okay. You know what? I'm going to switch. I'm going to transition right now, just before we go crazy on the education part here. Yeah. I'm getting close to the 1035 signal. This is what I'm looking for, guys. Okay? This is what I was waiting for. And on the 1035 signal, what I want to do is, if it can get within this market maker area, and we'll see if it's going to fail or not, I might be able to take the trade going down, because I'm still, even though this area here, the market is open, we still have 0.42 negative. and it's still creeping up. We've got 5 minutes, and I'm going to see what the price action. Okay, now I'm going to transition back to this chart here. And on the market open, I mean on these indicators, the two indicators I'm just showing you right now is trend changer and trend cloud. So you can understand. This was one of my first indicators I wrote. And so basically the background green means I'm looking for buying opportunities, red background means selling opportunities, gray means possible transition. And then with the trend changer, like I said, the most recent trend changer is the area where it could be an earliest opportunity to enter a trade. So it told you right here, get in, and away you go. Same thing here. On a buy, get in, and as soon as you start noticing the failure right away, then of course you can stay away from it. And then on this, it tells you really quickly on the trend. So as you can see, within that bar, we're good to go. Within this bar, you know it wasn't going to work. Within this bar, you're good to go, and away you go. That's how you use it. You just give it, let's say, 1 bar for confirmation to see exactly what's going to happen, and away you go. Because this would have been an amazing move. Well, this is market open. But the move right now, from let's say at this point forward till now, you're 143 ticks on the YM. This blue line here, guys, I call it the institutional line, and this line here was the foundation line. Before I had the institution, I used to always use the foundation line for reference to say once we get below it, you know, as you can see where it vibrates and reverses. But what I found out is on the super deep retracements, many times it will hit the institution. If the slope is correct, you can get in and take your trade down. So if you were in this trade, look at your move. Now we just transitioned. So maybe the market is turning up, but now what I have to do is I'm still waiting for that pullback at 1035. If that's the case, maybe we could take the short back to the institution line, because now the cloud is quite aggressive. And we are 3 minutes before that area. So that's what I'm going to be doing. We'll take a look at that. Now, let's go into a different, let's maybe build onto this. Let's put in, I always say I really like, basically my go-to is the market maker. Let's put on the market maker. And see, now see how she's tapping? And we're coordinating with time. I'm going to transition back again. We're coordinating with time. Right up here. For the sell-off. But we just have to see if this signal fails or not in the beginning. We'll know within the next few minutes. Okay? So, like I said, we're getting into that sweet spot zone I was waiting for. Because many times we're just trading and trading and trading and trading. And basically what you want to do is you want to try to get into those zones of interest so you can take the longer trade. Yeah, you can scalp a few points here, a few points there, and build up a count a little bit, you know, and that's good. You know, that's good as well. But I would rather just be patient enough, wait for them to get to that zone of interest and reverse. Now here, unfortunately, I was done 905, gave me the signal, and it pulled back and reversed, and now we're getting right into this area. And we have, you know, one thing I think it's really amazing, guys, and if you really think about it, when we have a correlation, do I have high volume bars? Good. When we have a correlation of a time signal within literally 1 minute coming into the zone of interest, don't you think it's kind of fixed these markets? Why wouldn't 1035 be somewhere here or wherever? But when you start noticing, for example, 720, see the buy, even though it didn't move much, it was right in the zone of interest, and away you go. 905 was out of the zone of interest, but it was getting to the extreme levels because guess what? 905, you look to the left, look at that, right on the money. The banks know. They have their time, they have their prices, they have their projections. So now what we do is we just wait for them to confirm. And then when they do, we can jump in. That's the key. And so, with that being said, okay, that chart I'm on, what we want to do is, I wish that within the next minute or two, we're at 10:35. I wish I would have seen a high blue bar, because then that's even a better confirmation, because we know they just dumped a whole bunch of volume for the reversal. But we haven't had that, so we still have to wait and see what's going to happen. I'm going to check one chart that it's not that I bought. This is when I was learning how to trade. I can find it here. Okay, it is starting to show. I look at order flow. Say 10:35, there's a little bit higher volume for selling. This is Ninja Traders down here, but this is the order flow I was looking for. Now let's see if this price action is going to push hard, because you can see there's a lot of buying in. 10:35 signal, we're in the zone of interest. Give it some time, and we're in the upper box, so we might get into this lower zone here. This is what I look for. Back there. But yeah, this is the key. And if there's nothing there, then I'm going to wait until I get confirmation. Are there any questions, guys? Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt. Hey, did they drop off the keys? No, I was on. I'm live right now, so. No questions? Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm still just going to wait to see if I get any confirmation on the trade. Okay. Let's see if she's going to start triggering down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start trying to hopefully start pinpointing my trades. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag this over for now. And what we want to know, if we are going to be getting out of the zone, because there was a lot of consolidation here, we're starting to get a pullback. See how she's trending up? Now we wanted to see if she's going to start breaking down. The earliest I can do on the trade, if she's going to work well, is if she starts breaking this green line here. Or what you can do, put an extended line on the tick range from there to there. We're going to find out here. Good morning, Edgar. Good morning, Edgar. Cordero? Doesn't that mean lamb? I thought that meant lamb in Spanish. Anyways, so this is what the key is. Right now, the market's creeped up. And the key about trading is not jumping into every trade. The key is waiting for the trade. And it's even hard for me, and Jose knows it's hard for me too, because I'd like to just, get my trade done, walk away for the day. And so actually doing sometimes these YouTube videos are actually good for myself. So what we're going to do is I know this kind of sucks. The days that I try to trade, now she's slow. But this is what it is. Let's go, I'm going to switch back to a different chart. Is there any indicators that you guys are interested in learning? I'll keep on asking this every few minutes here, because this is what this video is about today anyways. Transition. Actually, what I want to teach you guys is, this one is going to be good as well. We'll see if it works well in the YM. I'm going to go to a level 2 scatter. And what the level 2 is, well, welcome. what is my confirmation? What the confirmation basically is, it's always about price action, location, and time. Price and time is always a correlation. So I'll just drag this other chart here. Let's read them out. Okay. So now, as you can see, our delta's pushing up like crazy. Okay. And what I'm looking for is we are in that sweet spot, like I said. There's another sweet spot up here, but this is the one I'm really interested in because it is a market maker, and we have 2 lines here. 1035 is a sell signal, and the confirmation I'm really looking for is basically if there's going to be a spike in volume. They want to do that impulse move, and there's no impulse move yet. So if we look at a number of things, such as actually the chart that you're showing, see the 76? Market makers are hedging this line here. So they really want to get up to that zone, somewhere within this zone here. And if not, then they'll pop it, and then you're going to see that impulse move. And this is what I'm waiting for, because actually the market is moving so slow. Maybe it is, like I said, it could be this Trump thing on the news. We haven't had any news catalysts, but this is what we have to wait for. And if nothing happens, then if nothing actually does happen, then let's look at our other analysis and look why. Because right now we've had 5-6 minutes of no price action, possibly no price action. She's starting to pull down, of aggressive price action. So what we can do, You got her. You got it, Isham. Now, the other thing, what I'm going to look for here, that's the chart I want. Position. C1220. So if she's going to be playing around, maybe 1220 is our major signal here, because we do have a long spread here. Then the next long spread here. So maybe this is the game that they're playing. Because it would have been really nice if, because this, let's see if it reverses this time. For some reason, on live it doesn't work. But, so the key is if this is our catalyst time, then will be our next really big time event. And it's coordinated really closely. There's 1220 here and 1240. So this time signal, if it keeps on pushing up, this is probably going to be the sell-off. You will invert, but we'll have to see what happens. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the 4-inch chart. Boom. See if she's pulling off. And as you can see, usually when you see these little bars here, guys, this means a buying opportunity. Okay? Like here, bars, white bars to push up, white bars to push up. But we're getting groupings of bars. For myself like this is more of consolidation. As you can see, they're still playing around. What I like to see is impulse move, single bar push up, away we go. Boom, single bar, away we go. Make our points. Here, breaking down. Let's see on the other side. Same thing here. See, small grouping, breaking up. And then if we're on the sell phase, let's go on sell phases. See, single dot, boom, single dot, little bit, single dot, boom. And then grouping, reversal. Let's see. So let's see if she's going to start breaking down. I'm going to look at volume here. Yeah, she's starting to break down. And then what I can do, I'll see if I can, darn it, I think I missed it, but let's wait for a pullback. This might be a move that I was waiting for. Okay, we're getting back into the market maker price. But do a little bit of a pullback. Let's open this up here. Okay. See, we're getting it back into this group zone here. I'd like to see it pull back up to here. And then we could take a sell opportunity. Which chart? I got to make sure which chart I'm on so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. Okay. And then I'm going to look at on the other chart. I know I can't show two charts at once right now, guys. She's starting to break down. And see, now this is how powerful these time signals can be, guys. Okay? See, 1035 right on the money. It looked like it was not going the right way. She's starting to break down. We're getting back to volume point of control. We're kind of in an ugly area still, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to go, what the heck, might lose a few points here. I might have gotten a little too far here. But what we want to do is, we got 25, 36 ticks. But you know where my favorite area is? If it does work, with control 3, even if you make $100, okay? Okay, there's your volume point of control on this one. And what these are all stops, okay? So if we're at a volume point of control, why don't we just bring it down here? If I make 20 ticks, I'm happy. And if she bounces up, because she is starting to break down. This is the first impulse move. And let's see what my volumetrics looks like. Volumetrics looks good. Our sell-off is happening. And I don't know how much money you guys need to make, but for like this example here, yeah, she's vibrating here. It might reverse on me. We'll see if it comes up to here and reverses down again. Let's see. But yeah, she finally broke here. Now let's see if it gives me one little tick here, or little brown bar, or yellow square. And if it does, we know she's going to push down one more time. And the reason why she vibrated right here is because these were stops right here. Okay? This is stops. They needed liquidity for these stops. They're going to punch it down. They'll probably go to this swing here as well. Then they'll try to push it down to here. See how she's still vibrating right here? Because there's still a lot of volume within this zone here. And they're gobbling it up. And she'll looks like it'll pull up maybe up to here, and she'll push down one more time. And then what you do on this chart here, we have 25, 20, 25, 25, 28, and this one's at 44, 48. She'll pull up and come back down again. But actually 25 is probably a better place to get your profit target, because there's too many 20s and 25s in this zone, as you can see. But we'll just give it some time for them to push it down one more time. Got to look at my volumetrics. Volumetrics is still trying to push down. 13 is actually volume point of control on the longer chart. Let's see if she pushes up. Looks like it's going to scare you, knock you out, and then do another reversal here. Now what you're noticing, see this red circle here? Now this is the new stop outs, what retail traders are thinking. Because we have our swing, put your stop below the swing. And what they might do is knock this out and come back down. Where are we on this? That's on selling. We got selling from 10:30 to push down just a little bit more. That was our first impulse move. I would like to see it break this one and hopefully get to this one here. If we get 20 ticks, we'll shut her down. Put $100 in your account. You're 10, 11, 14. Keep them going. Break that swing. She's right at the bottom of that of this market maker right here. of the stop outs. They're trying to gobble these stops out. That's what's happening right now. And then if she breaks down, she'll push really hard again. Now what you can see how she's starting to trickle down here. There might be a pull up right to this area, like I said, and then another push down. See what the liquidity looks like. Liquidity is pushing down. Liquidity is pushing down. Market's moving too slow for me today. Playing that game. Gonna push up green liquidity. We'll see. And see how tight it is between 62 and 44. We've got 63, 68. So they're basically within that zone of interest that they want it to be in. But they will probably push it down to 25. We'll see what happens here. One more good punch. They can get to 13 even. Okay, so let them knock off this stop. So this is the stop I was talking about. Okay, they're going to knock out all these guys' stops. And when they do this, you might see a really big punch impulse down. And if I'm wrong, I'll just shut her down. Pushing up. We are at that 1030 signal, perfect. So now what I want to see is that little yellow square. Come on, yellow square. Deep retracement. This is your deep retracement line here. And if she breaks, then yeah, I take my loss. Let's see. My reversal. It's starting to turn pink. That's what I did not want to see, but we'll find out. Pink means it's going to start getting the consolidation again. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if I can get one more big punch down. Volume and might have to go for break even this time, guys. I could see it just punched down to 44 again, maybe. Nope, they're not ready yet. Volume like. And then I might have to shut her down. And I'll take my first lost trade today. Son of a gun. Let's see if she pulls down. Because we're right in that zone of a volume. Reversal volume. Get back to the mid band, guys. $21.20. I want to hit that other stop out. You want that other stop out. Pull back. You've already done your 21 tick pullback. Consolidation, guys. Son of a gun. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get her down. 12. Yellow bars, beautiful. Oh no, don't tap on that one. We want to tap the other direction. Need one more push down. So that's 10:51, 11 o'clock time coming in. What my volumetric says. Delta is still creeping up a little bit. We had a good sell up of the Delta, but she's still playing within that zone. Okay. We're still within that area. Just has to start creep. Don't just go into the green band. See, this green band right here is an area where I might have to shut her down. Because this can be a deep retracement for a pullback. This is what I'm waiting for. In the volumetrics, there's not any really big high volume spikes on my volumetrics. So I think they just went to pull back to do another attempt here. It was a deeper retracement that I wanted, but if not, then it is what it is. Yeah, I got to shut her down. It went too deep. Unfortunately, I lost that trade. What I wanted to do is let it hit, pull back within this mid band and continue down. But I had this 44, 43, which I should have. I was taking a higher risk trade there. But it's what it wants to do is they want to get back in this zone for that second attempt. That's what they're planning to do. Oh well. But that's 10:35. So let's take a look at. Yeah, so I got green volume now. See, they did that push, but they couldn't break it. And they are going to do it again. They're playing that game. So I'll let them pull back, and we'll see if we can get a second attempt here. Because 12:20, they're going to push it. I know they're pushing it. They're getting ready. I just got in a little too early. So, anyways, if there's... let me see. Where I am. Still green for today. Oh, well. Lost a few dollars. Okay. Now, what we want to do is, it's just another waiting game. If you guys, look at this. And what I'm going to switch to, I want to switch. Where's my OBS here? This is what I'm talking about. They're probably just going to be coming back in again. I'm on that chart. So I'm going to transition into this chart here. Can you guys see where this 149 is? So what they want to do, like I said, they took that first impulse move. They're going to go up here. They're going to do another liquidation. Then I'll get my that bad trade back. I'll let them do that one punch so we can get this trade for the reversal. Because they're holding at 149, and what that is there's 149 limit orders floating out there. But yeah, she vibrated in here if we're ready to go down. Because we are still negative on negative 0.43 in the market, so I think they're just waiting for that news event. That's what they're waiting for. Because they're creeping up slow. When they usually creep up slow, guys, what they're doing is they're just trying to get enough volume in order for it to shoot. So what they do is they knocked off the stops and they reversed me. So I'm stopped out here. Then they're going to do it again on the other direction, and then they're going to push it down hard. This is what they use. This is their game. See, I already thought they already did it once, but I took it one too early. So I have to wait for them to creep up once again, get into this, wherever the, yeah, she's holding, eh? So this is what we have to wait for. Yeah, see, 10:35. She's still consolidated, guys. Just gotta wait. You guys have any questions on any other charts? Let's do some more education here for different charts until we can see if we can get a trade in. So I showed you these. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, super trend, swing scanner. We've done that. Trend tracker, uni Renko. You know what? I want to put the Williams on. We'll see what it looks like. And then what we'll do is we'll put out a lead tracker. See what that looks like. And levels. And high volume. Volume bars. Let's see where we are on this ugly beast here. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I will do that. I'll finish this one first, and then we'll go into object trading. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's ready to pull down. It's just playing within that zone. So, let me see. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4. So basically, right now we are on the buy phase of phase 1, 2, and 3, which is the other half. And phase 4 is actually starting to tell you that it's going to start selling off. And on phase 1, what it means is are the minor retracements. Phase 2 is I'll figure that out for you. I've had to go on a couple other guys' computers that use the trial before. So, but the bottom line is oh yeah, look how slow it is today. But what we do is there's phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. And what that means is about our amount of energy. Phase 1 is the earliest set of energy, and what you can see here would be these little markings here. Okay, phase 2 is the diamond, phase 3 is the circle, and phase 4 would be the square. And so when you know that, you can get in early enough in order to get into the trade. Right now, the market is trying to tell you that it's supposed to sell off. Okay, it's playing around, but see this little triangle here? Tried once. This is the one I got caught on, and it went up once. So we're going to watch for a little while to see if it's just going to break down. Here, this one worked quite well, very fast. 1 and 2. But right now, this is where I got in. I got destroyed. Was it a 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10. No, it was 10:35. So it was coming down on this one, and it rinsed and repeated itself. And so what we're going to do is, every time you see a little triangle on the indicator here, then you know it's trying to get set up for that big sell-off. But she's playing. It's so range bound right now. If I go control 3 right now, see 855. So we have to break this. This is where I got probably hit, and I should have had this on 855. I was thinking she was going to break down to those other zones of interest I'm looking for, and she's trying. So, and we got till 1240 on that one. What Isha was asking about. Oh, and no, just before we do that, and this is called the Williams. And so right now we have selling momentum, but buy sell activator reversing. You could tell she's squeezing down slowly, and we're moving really slow at 13 ticks. Okay, super trend is this bar right here, and what you want to do is, if you see super trend turning green or red, it means there's going to be a lot of energy moving down. And the more of the color bars that are the same color, the better it is, except for this one. If this one goes gold, means you got a lot of energy coming in, which can, on whatever direction you're trading in. So as you can see, at 9:30 was our first impulse move. And then you could see the energy is weakening. And she's getting to that consolidation move before the next move, or for the next big move, I guess. So what they're doing is they're just pushing it up ever slowly. And let's take a look at the chart. Yeah, unless they hit here for 12 o'clock, this is why I have this box here. It's going to be one of those two things, that they're going to snap it up to here for the next drop off, or they're going to push it down one more time really aggressively for the next day to pull it up. This is what I'm trying to figure out here, because our delta is not really moving the way it's supposed to be. So, but what Isham wants to ask you or show you was Object Trader. So what Object Trader is, do I have it online? No, I actually even have to update mine. I have my programming computer and I have my trading computer, so I'll have to show it tomorrow. But what Object Trader is what you can do is you can draw a square around it, and if you break out, it actually automatically puts you into a trade, or you can draw a horizontal line or a slash or a ray, and it will do that all for you. So you don't have to worry. You know, let's say, because like right now, this would be a perfect example for Object Trader because we're so consolidated. So what I can do is I would literally, you have these objects right here and a button for buying and selling. What you would do, you create a rectangle like that and say buy or sell. And on the bottom, it will tell you if it's activated and good to go. So once you break out of that box, away you get into the trade. You can use it as a limit order, or you can use it as or sell stop or buy stop or whatever. So that's how that works. I have to put that on there. Thanks, Isham, for actually teach about it. You know what we have? Let's get back into this one again. Day trend. Day trend's almost done. We already hit the 161 mark, so it should be turned into a sell trend. So what the day trend is once you get a day trend activated, you can take the trade on the buy and the sell trend on the sell. What we try to do is we wait for the pullback to get in the trade for continuation. This one would have been right here, really close to this one, and away you went. And that time would have been 949, 950 for that move up. So if this starts turning red, guys, the screen starts turning red, then we're going to be looking for selling opportunity once again. And if you look at over and over, consolidation, really bad chop. But once it starts going, as you can see, it breaks down, touches the line, away you go. Goes to buy, pull back, not strong enough. But when they hit the one right on the money, like this, there's your trade. That's your trade you want. So let me see what's the time. I'm top of the hour here. So anyways, I'm gonna just log off for today. I'm gonna start doing a regular trading session pretty soon, and I'm gonna have to determine if I'm gonna use the YM or ES, and I'll go from there. Other than that, you guys, thanks for coming for today. If you have any questions, go on the Discord, ask me questions about indicators, and we can go from there. Other than that, just pinpoint your trades, trade safe, guys.